Hey, Karen Jones here from The Heart Matters with this issue of scrumptious relationships. And this time I want to talk to you about that tricky, challenging situation that comes up when you've been dating a guy for a while and you know it's time to end it. You know, you've learned something about him that he lacks, something that you require, or you've learned something about him that he does or has or wants that is not aligned with you. So it has come to the point where you need to part company. The temptation is to make him out to be the bad guy, right? So we do that to try and alleviate some of our own feelings of whatever, guilt, fear, etc. So the more we can make him a bad guy, the more we feel justified in having to end this relationship. But you don't do that. Really don't do that. I mean, for the most part, all that's happened is he's shown you who he is. You've felt that out, right? And if you've really worked a lot on what you require, you already know, right? You have that very clear sense of who's the right kind of man for you, what the right kind of relationship is for you, and you've learned enough about this guy to determine not a fit. He's not a bad guy, you're not a bad guy, nobody's a bad guy. You just have come to this point on your path where you're going in one direction and he is going in another direction. And if you can, just remember, it's so tempting and it's so compelling to find fault, make him wrong, have a problem, have it be dramatic. It's not good for you, it's not good for him, and it's really, the world is in need of so much healing. And you can have everything you do in your dating life be your own, think of it like your mini mission, right? To sprinkle more healing magic in the world. And you can absolutely do that when you've come to the end of the road in a dating relationship. Affirm what's great about him. Affirm what's been great about the two of you together. Gather all the gifts, all the things you've learned, all the ways you've grown, the things he's given to you. Appreciate, acknowledge, and then release with care. Set yourself free, set him free. Much harder to do. You are going to feel a lot better if you handle it that way, so will he. All right? This is always ultimately about you honoring your highest and best self, you being that woman of your own dreams. Because everywhere that you do that, it gets you that much closer to actually attracting everything else that's a fit for you. Being that woman. Men who are a great fit for that. Circumstances, situations, you name it. You staying grounded and on that path and honoring who you really are everywhere, even the places that are tough, is so good for you. And like I said, good for everybody else too. So have the courage to do that. You will be better for it. Okay? That's your assignment for now. See you in a couple of weeks.